The brother of Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles has been arrested and charged in a 2018 triple homicide. 24-year-old Tevin Biles Thomas is accused in a New Year's Eve shooting that left 3 people dead and 2 others hurt in Cleveland. The shooting happened during a party at an Airbnb rental. Biles Thomas was arrested in Georgia. He's scheduled to be arraigned in 2 weeks. No word on when he will be extradited back to Ohio.
Okay, so you just heard that little news clip right there, and shout out to Caressa Me Knight because she is the one that actually sent me the story. When I saw this right here, I said this could not have happened or come out at a worser time, mainly because on the behalf of Simone herself. Now, in case y'all don't know, Simone is currently right now going through, I guess you can say, the Olympic trials so she can place herself on the Olympic USA team. As you all know, the Olympics are every 4 years. So that means 2020 will be the next World Olympics in which she most likely will be competing in. And the reason why I said this could not have come out at a worse time is because I already know lamestream media is going to try their best to throw her off of her game, because they know how great of a competitor and athlete she is and knows that she broke so many records back in Rio in 2016 that they're going to try to throw her off. I can imagine it right now. Lamestream media is going to put the cameras all in her face, asking her questions about her brother as if they really cared about him before, but now that he's out there because of this crime, they're going to constantly ask her questions about that, which has absolutely nothing to do with what she's doing on the world stage at the moment. So I already know that's going to happen. I hope she has a very good PR team that is prepared for that, because I already know they are probably, I can imagine what her Instagram or her Twitter probably looks like right about now. She probably has to turn the comments off just to avoid getting those questions, turn off the DMs and all types of stuff, because it's not like she doesn't know. It's not like she doesn't see the news or anything like that. People are making it probably going to say, did you hear about your brother? Did you hear about your brother? I'm sure she has. Now that I've gotten that out the way, let me focus on him. I'm pissed at him because how could you have gotten yourself involved with something so stupid knowing who your sister is? And knowing the backlash that it could bring upon her, because that is your sister. Now, I didn't know that she had a brother. I knew she had a sister because that's all like when she was competing, I used to always see her sister there. I didn't see the brother. So I didn't know up until now that she had a brother. But this is not a good look, mainly because it's bad press for her because of what he did. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article. It says Olympic gymnast Simone Biles' brother has been charged with murder in a shooting on New Year's Eve in Cleveland that left 3 people dead and 2 wounded. Tevin Biles Thomas, age 24 of Cleveland, was arrested Thursday at Fort Stewart in Georgia in the December 31st shooting at an Airbnb property, according to a joint statement from the Cleveland Division of Police in Cuyahoga County's prosecutor's office. The statement said an uninvited group entered the house and an altercation ensued, with the invited guests that led to gunfire. Delvonte Johnson, age 19, and Tashawn Banks, age 21, were pronounced dead at the scene, and Devon Gibson, age 23, was pronounced dead at the hospital. Biles Thomas, who was on active duty with the Army, has been charged with 6 counts of murder, 3 counts of voluntary manslaughter, 5 counts of felonious assault, and 1 count of perjury. Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Michael C. O'Malley congratulated Cleveland police after the arrest in Georgia. The relentless persistence of the Cleveland police homicides detective helped secure an indictment in this case. It is through their hard work that we can begin to see justice for these victims. Biles Thomas is being held at Liberty County Jail in Hinesville, Georgia, and arraignment is set for September 13th in Cleveland, although it is unknown when he may be extradited. It is not immediately clear if Biles Thomas has a lawyer. Representatives for Simone Biles, age 22, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. On Thursday night, the Olympian tweeted, "Eating my feelings, don't talk to me," but it's unclear what she was referring to. It could have been easily talking about that situation, or it could have been talking about something else, because, you know, it was an open, like a very open, vague comment, but it could have easily been about that. She just didn't want to put it out there, you know, that's who she was talking about. But this is a very messy situation, and he's in the Army. They most likely going to kick him out. They are going to most likely give him a dishonorable discharge for this, if they can find proof and evidence that he is the one that actually did this. But it looks to me like he probably was involved. Now, I don't want to say that he did or that he didn't, but the fact that he fled doesn't look good. Like I always say, whenever somebody is accused of a crime like this, and this is a pretty heavy crime, and you flee from where the crime occurred, like he went from Cleveland to Atlanta. Do you know how far that is from each other? That's a pretty hefty distance, even for flying. So yeah, it's not looking too good for him. But I just hope that the media does not press her so much about this and try to distract her from this. But even me saying that, I know they're going to do it because low key, they probably want this woman to fail. I would call her a girl, but she's pretty much a grown woman now. They want her to fail. They want to see her lose, especially since she did so well back in 2016. They don't want to see her do it again in 2020. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.